Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gaming Fire with me, LordPeteyTV. Now, first of all, I want to make sure you all know, hit that subscribe button here. More subscribers here makes us be able to do more things in the future, so make sure you end up doing that. If you're looking for our other channels, that we have links down below, make sure you end up doing that. So, what we want to talk about is three really interesting things that kind of just happened out of the blue over the past, 24, 48 hours. Now, this information, from what I saw, started coming out on September 19th. If you're checking this out right now, it is September 20th. Now, first thing we're going to do, and you're going to see some images that are going to pop up right around here, it's going to be about the Xbox mid-generation refresh. Now, it got leaked, this information, and we want to talk about it. So there's going to be these new type of Xboxes that are going to come out. They're going to be very tube looking, and they're going to have lots of different things on there. For instance, you're going to be able to, have 4K gaming. Most of the stuff is going to have a little bit of internal storage. It's going to be a decent amount of, fast Wi-Fi speed. It's going to use less power than the Xbox and the Xbox Series X right now. And you're going to have, more reduced powers, faster speeds. It's going to have, USB ports for, a lot easier movement of everything. And it's going to be, the same price, which is going to be, $499. So that's a pretty cool thing that's going to be happening right there. Now, the thing that I think is actually cooler than the what's it called? Mid-generation refresh. It's actually going to be the controller. So the controller here, now, it's going to have haptic feedback. It's going to have the play anywhere capability, so that you can end up playing through the cloud and things like that. The Bluetooth is actually going to be stronger and faster, so you're going to have less gaming lag, which is really nice. The controller is supposed to be the feel itself is supposed to have a really nice feel in your hands, so you can actually play with that and enjoy it. Now, these things are gonna, I think, really gonna revolutionize the way that Xbox thinks and operates and works. Now, we've all seen them do these mid, generation upgrades, so it seems to be a going trend with Xbox, and I think that that's a very good thought and process for them, because they're killing it right now in this generation, and I think that they're doing fantastic work. So it's going to be really interesting to see how PlayStation competes to it, and also with the Nintendo Switch also. Now, there's been rumors, and we don't have any information or solid information on this yet, but supposedly there's going to be a new Switch coming out in the Nintendo Gaming Show, or I should say Tokyo Gaming Show. So we'll end up bringing out that full information when we end up, hearing it and seeing it. But I think that that's going to be really cool. Now, the other thing that is interesting is that with that information leak for the mid-generation refresh and the console refresh, if you will, they also leaked a bunch of different games that are going to be coming out. And I think that that's going to be really cool. For instance, they're going to be coming out with, new like Fallout 3 Remastered. They're going to be coming out with a new IP for Bethesda. New Elder Scrolls, new Dishonored, things like that. New Ghostwire Tokyo sequel. So it's going to be really interesting to see where they're going to come from this. And, it's an unfortunate thing that this happened with this leak of information, but it's awesome for us because we love to see and are very interested in this new type of information that's coming out. Now, the other thing we want to talk about now, I'm sorry, not Nintendo. Microsoft is kind of really in the kind of like everybody's watching them, and the reason why everybody's been watching them for the most part is because of their acquisition with Activision Blizzard and all those guys and all those properties and everything that's going on. Now, the thing is that when they go through this process and lawyers are trying to acquire information from them, they're going to be able to acquire emails and a lot of things that are happening. Now, apparently there was a leaked email from Microsoft to other individuals within Microsoft talking about what's going on. And now the thing that was very interesting about this is that they were talking about how people were trying to actively acquire shares of Microsoft, how they're looking to, get their gaming platform out there and really, really work to make the best gaming community possible. Now, we all know that right now the Nintendo Switch is probably one of the best handheld devices out and ever created, and I think that it has so much potential. Now, I think that Phil Spencer and the rest of the team there really see that and are willing to try to acquire that to be able to make it the best gaming platform, period. You have so many amazing titles between Nintendo and Microsoft that it could just, they can go pretty much anywhere with it. Now, I'm going to post a picture of the letter right here because there's just so much jam-packed information in this. Now, the thing that I thought was the most interesting talks about this is that one of the talks was about Nintendo and wanting to have a better collaboration with them. And the reason for that is that they want to kind of break into that market because they know that that market really is on the lesser side of Microsoft. And Microsoft, I'm sorry, and Nintendo, they're having a blast over there. They're doing their thing. They're having a good old time. Now, the most interesting part is that Nintendo, it seems like they're wanting to communicate back and they want to collaborate. And I'm hoping that this ends up producing some fantastic games. Now, we know how Microsoft communicates in between departments and departments. Their gaming department, like, best example I could ever say is Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves was a company that was doing their thing and they were having a good old time. And if you've ever played Sea of Thieves, one of the most amazing things that I've seen from that game is the water. Now, they could end up having other groups of companies contacting them and saying, we need to learn how to make our water look as good as yours. And they can kind of go back and collaborate and kind of work with that to make sure that that works. Microsoft has those capabilities because of the numerous different acquisitions that they had. And I think that the collaboration of Nintendo and Microsoft being able to communicate with that is a really, really good thing. Now, I think that, like I said, this generational console race, Microsoft is way leaps and bounds ahead. And I think that if Nintendo wanted to do something, we'll hopefully be able to see that very, very soon. Now, the last thing is for the parent in all of us. Now, you're probably going to laugh as this is a topic, but I'm telling you about it. It is the first ever Bluey video game. Now, I want to talk about this Bluey video game because I am a huge fan of the show. As many of you know and have seen when I'm on stream, my son comes over. He loves Bluey. Me and him watch it on a daily basis. I am mesmerized and I love it. And I'm telling you, that game is going to just destroy because parents like myself who are gamers and love it and love the show are going to probably love this. There's no doubt in my mind I'm going to have it and I'm going to get it. And my only problem is I have to figure out a way how to play it with my 2-year-old son, which is going to be bonkers. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to be able to interact with that because they have such a young audience. Or is this just straight, for adults? So I'm really, really dying to see it. So it was just one of those really, really interesting things that came up, and I know all the parents are going to love it. So once again, thank you all for stopping in and checking out this hot news going on right now. Now, make sure you end up, hitting that subscribe button here. LordPeteyTV is our other channel, which we have lots of, new games that we end up playing, and lots of World of Warcraft information there. And then we're going to be having, stories with LordPeteyTV coming very soon. I've been working on our first, script there, first story to go through. So that'll be coming hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So thanks again, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you in our Twitch chat every single Monday through Friday. So make sure you end up checking out and use LordPeteyTV if you ever are looking to get some amazing tech from Sub2R. In addition to that, if you're looking to use Rogue Energy drinks, by the way, use our code there also. All right, love you all. Dream big, keep gaming. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Bye, everybody.